Hey, this is Reid's Reviews. Today let's look at this VOX MV50. This is a cool little amp. It's kind of a mini amp head, and the version that we're looking at is the clean version. They have a couple other versions with distortion in them or overdrive in them. The thing that I like about this is that it really does sound fantastic, and it actually has kind of it's called a Nutube. It's Vox's proprietary technology that actually uses a tube, but it's a much smaller, more energy efficient tube. But the sound that it creates is really fantastic. And this is a 50-watt amp. It's small in size, but boy, it packs a punch. So let's go over just the basic features that it has. I'll play just a teeny bit and then I'll give you my recommendation. We have a treble, and we have a bass here, and then volume. This right here is volume unit, so it gives you an idea of relative, how much power it is putting out relative to what it can. And so right now we're still pretty low on the volume units. Let's go ahead and let's turn the bass up a little bit. A couple other things. On the back of it, there's a switch for like an eco mode. You can put it on, and if there's inactivity for about 15 minutes, it will turn off, and that's really nice. Saves energy as well as the life. It will prolong the life of the unit. On the back also there is a setting that is like an EQ setting for deep. One's called deep and one's called flat. Deep is, when you're dealing with a smaller amp, it kind of emphasizes some of the lower frequencies, and flat would be for a bigger, kind of more full range speaker set. Another thing it has on the back is an attenuation switch, which can lower the output of the amp. One thing I've noticed too with this, although it's fantastic, I have run into a little bit of, it seems like it's a little more sensitive to noise. There's ways to mitigate that. One is with the attenuation switch in the back, which lowers the output, but at the same time you can see that I've got quite a lot of room left, so I could turn that down and then crank the volume up. But in general, it really puts out a clean, very nice tube sounding sound. I think one other thing too is it uses a Type D power supply. I noticed that there is a little bit of hum on the power supply, and I don't know if it was just my unit or if that's the way they are. It's not a big deal because it's not very loud, and you put it away in the corner. I definitely recommend this. It's fantastic. It's really great size. Obviously you're not going to take this to a big venue or anything like that, but to practices for sure, in your home, and it is really nice. Also, you can take advantage of the clean sound and maybe bring it to a bigger venue without using the amp. You can have it line out by pushing down that attenuation, so it's a very subtle output, but you could pump it through a PA or something like that. Hey, if you love guitars and you love effects, subscribe to my channel. I'm constantly reviewing old classic pedals as well as new effects, and when I do, you'll be the first to know. We'll talk to you later. Bye.